Alright guys, Hayes here, welcome back to the channel for another Final Fantasy VII evercrisis video. So, I made another video talking about my thoughts about a banner existing and stuff like that, but that doesn't really change the fact that some people want advice on, should I summon on this banner or should I not summon on this banner? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? We're going to go over that in this video, okay? So, first of all, let's start off by actually looking at the two weapons specifically and the costumes, right? So let's pan out here. Guys, tell me, am I the only one? I'm probably not, right? But am I the only one that gets massive Sora vibes off of this? Like, I don't know, it just really makes me think of Kingdom Hearts, and I just think that looks like something that Sora would wear, but again, you can let me know. I'm saying yes, right? But does it? Anyway. Here's what we've got. Maritime Sword. Let's see what it does, right? So, it deals 400% physical water damage to a single enemy. In the kind of R ability, you've got boost to physical attack, which is, well, it's good for me, right? I use this already as a assist weapon or sub weapon. I've also used it on my team as well. There's a specific level that this is pretty good for, which is one of the summon levels against the lightning character. I forget his name right now, but Ramit, is it? It's good against him. It's like really good against him. You also boost water potential with this as well, okay? As you level it up, you can see here that it can go all the way up to 24 points for your physical attack. Now, if you guys don't know how this works, if you've got two weapons that give you a combined score of 50 or 55, you get the full bonus, right? So someone thought I explained it badly before, so I'm just clearing this up, right? I did probably explain it badly. These numbers add up together, and when you've added them up together, when they're on your character, it will give you your total output. I'll show you in a minute, right? So you get that, you get your boost water potential as well, which is good. When it comes to your material boosts, you've got physical ability damage plus 20%, physical ability damage plus 20%, and sigil boost is, I'm not sure what one that is. It's like the two brackets with the dot in the middle. That's what it's getting called affectionately, right? The bracket materia. For his costume, he boosts HP and he boosts water mastery. Doesn't really take much explanation. You know what it does, right? Same thing works here. When you're putting that on your character, the more points add up together, the higher your boost is going to be, right? So if we go and look at the next one, which is for Aerith, she's got her Sun Umbrella. Hers is a little bit of a story here. It deals 340% magical non-elemental damage, range, single enemy, crit rate plus 10%. Also, physical defense is decreased to the enemy, so it's a debuff. Potency low. Single enemy, duration 20 seconds, extended plus 6 seconds. Magic, max potency is mid, so it's got a medium range of working, or medium possibility of working, I think. Magic defense is also decreased, and potency low, can 20 seconds, same thing, just for magical defense. I'm not going to read all that again, right? So when it's up to max level, it'll boost magical attack by 24%, it'll boost ability by 9%, now that's magical ability potency by 9%, right? Obviously, if you overboost it, it'll go quite a bit, right? I mean, you can overboost it quite a bit, right? But most people probably aren't going to do that, right? And with regards to its special materials, it's attack boost for physical and magical. It's magical attack boost on its second slot and magical attack boost on its third slot. So, depending on where you're running that, it can be good for your hybrid units, it can be good for her, it can be good for a lot of people, so it's decent. Would I take her away from having her function as just a healer? No. Would I maybe use it as a sub-weapon alongside Fairy Tail? Possibly. Her costume, she boosts HP and she boosts magic attack. If you had the costume from the costume exchange, would you use it rather than this? I don't think so, but you might like the visual aesthetic of this more, so maybe it's one that you would use. I'm not saying either way, right? Now, one of the reasons that I think it's probably a good idea to summon on this banner is mainly because the wishlist options have changed and you can add Burasami on here. I showed this in my other video and I'm going to go and look at Cloud just now anyway, so I'll just show you. But For me, and I know for Payne as well, I believe, I got more copies of this on this banner than I did on its main banner, right? It just, the stars just aligned, right? And it worked out. I also done pretty well on this as well, to be honest. Like, I've not even got Aerith's costume yet, and yeah, it went pretty well. So there's no, in fact, I think I've just got her costume, and I got decent stamp rolls as well. So I was pulling like 3 copies of this in the one multi. I was pulling like 2 and 3 copies of Murasami in the one multi. Honestly, this is why I'm saying this is a good banner if you want to re-roll, to be completely honest. So, I mean, it's definitely a good banner to go on. If you are running Cloud and you are running Aerith in your squad, I think it's definitely a good banner to go on. Just to show you what I was talking about, hopefully you know this by now anyway. So you can see here, current points, 45 points. Now if I go to my sub-equips, and I see, right, what have we got here? Boost attack, which is, where's boost physical attack? Boost physical attack. So right now I've got level 6, 53 points. If I put, let's say, which one of these would do it? I think I've probably got my other sub-equips on someone else. Would that put it up? That would put it up to, so you can see here, that would put it up to 71 or 61, which would give me max points required. It would give me a plus 50 to physical attack and a plus 100 to my physical attack stat, meaning it obviously goes a lot higher. So if you weren't 100% sure about how that worked and you wondered how do I get more points, it is just a case of the other things that you have go together, and overall it gives you greater points, which boosts what your character's actually doing. This weapon should actually be on him. I don't know why this team is like this. I don't know what I did. In fact, I do know what I did. For one stage, I tested out auto-equip because I wanted to see what it looked like for that one specific stage. So my Cloud loadout is actually like this. That is more how I've got him set up, and you can see that obviously I'm boosting my lightning potential quite a bit, I'm boosting my physical attack quite a bit, I'm also boosting my ability potential. All of these things are obviously making Cloud a little bit of a beast overall, so that's why it's a pretty good loadout in my opinion. But getting this leveled up as much as I did is pretty much why I really like that banner. I would say that if you are mainlining Cloud and you want to have your Cloud being an absolute beast, obviously you want to try and get more copies of Murasami if you can, because right now it's his best weapon. The rate they're dropping banners though, it wouldn't shock me if in a week, 2 weeks, he's got a new OP weapon. So you might want to take that into consideration, right? But what I would say, like I've already said, if you are sitting on an account just now that you think could have gone better, re-roll 17,000 gems. This banner, giving you really good shots at top tier weapons. Well worth it in my opinion. I've seen some fantastic rolls on this banner. Way better rolls on this banner than I've seen on the opening banner. It could just be pure RNG luck, I don't know. But people are doing really well on this banner. And if you're going to re-roll at any point, the amount of stones you're getting right now, go for it. If you really like Cloud and you're sitting on a good stash of stones, it's maybe worthwhile going on this banner. That's my honest opinion. But I never want to pressure people into summoning. We're going to have Sephiroth coming probably in 2 weeks, I would say. The next update, then he said we're going to get one update a month, so probably a week after this ends, if not as this banner ends, we are going to have another banner. And on that banner, you will probably be able to add Murasami as well. So just bear that in mind. Murasami, from here on out, will probably be able to be added to this wish list. So even though we can do it now, most likely, next banner that comes, we'll also be able to do it. And if this banner has disappeared, then you could probably add this weapon for him and for Aerith onto that wish list as well. But you will definitely, most likely, be able to add Red X and Tifa's weapon to the next featured banner, because their banner will be gone. And it very much looks like once the banner goes, you can add the weapons to your wish list. So just bear that in mind if you're considering summoning, right? But do I think it's worth it? I do. But again, it depends on you, and it depends on your account. It was worth it for me. Does that mean it's worth it for you? I can't say, but I think it's worth it for people like me who are mainlining cloud. Anyway, guys, I've been Hazing. Thanks for listening to the waffle, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.